New location unlocked. I just want to start out by saying this is our 10th episode. Woo! And we have a special little treat.
Yes.
When do we want to do that?
I think we should do it at the end.
Oh, really?
Do you
Because
want to
I'm
do it
kind of
now?
hungry. We don't have to pull it out right now, but I just want to tell our listeners or viewers, because you can also watch this. It's our second time filming this episode, so the reason why we're here is because I've been having a Wi-Fi issue. It's finally fixed. Finally fixed, like, done. Like, it should not be an issue anymore,
Thank
hopefully.
goodness.
It was a whole ordeal. In total, 7 Google Fiber technicians have come to my house in the span of like 10 days or something like that. It's been a whole ordeal. Met my upstairs neighbor, very kind gentleman. We sorted it all out and it's now fixed. The reason why we came here to film is because Google Fiber gentleman wasn't supposed to come till later, so I was like, let's just film here so I'm home in case he comes early. And boy did he come early. We were filming. We were probably about 10-15 minutes in. We weren't doing our best.
No,
like
we were
we
low
weren't
energy.
prepared, low energy, not doing well. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I was like, we need to actually while we were talking, I was like, we need to like try this another day or something.
Step it up.
I was like, yeah,
energy.
I was like, this is not it. And then, like, as I was thinking that, he was knocking on the door. He knocked twice, and then I realized the second time, I was like, oh shit, that's the Google Fiberman. And then I flipped out. I like threw the camera and the mics underneath my bed because I like didn't want to see the Google Fiberman to see our podcast recording setup. I don't know why I was so freaked out about it, but it was really funny.
It was.
And then I
funny.
had to hunt for him because he was like,
yeah.
I don't know, he like disappeared, and so then I had to find him and literally took him on a tour around our place.
Yeah.
But it's fixed, and then we decided, we were like, okay, we need to prep for this episode a little bit more, and we were like, we need a treat to celebrate 10 episodes. And so we went to Trader Joe's, we also got groceries, and we went to Dutch Bros, and we also went to Kendra's, and I waxed Kendra's lip.
And
I personally waxed my lip, and then in a joint effort, in a tag team, we waxed my armpits.
We did pretty good.
Good job. There's still a little couple things I think I need to tweeze. Did get some wax on my favorite Free People Movement bra, but that's okay. I need to get some new ones anyways.
I think I'm gonna start growing out mine so you can wax my armpits.
Yeah, well, I was shaving mine so frequently that I developed a rash, TMI. And I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. So I had to start growing it out. And then I was going to go to European Wax Center. But I'm like, you know what? No, I can do it. I can save some money. I do it with Kendra's waxing pot. And so that's what we did. And now we're here. Yay. 10th episode. Can't believe we've made it this far. So thank you to everybody who has supported, stuck along from the beginning, joined throughout the 10 episodes. We are having so much fun with this.
We do this for you guys, is what we do. We do it for you.
Yes.
And for us.
Honestly, we do it more for us than you, and that's okay. But should we bring out our treat?
Yes, we should.
Grab it. I'm going to take a sip of this lovely thing right here. Okay. It's a double rainbow. Wait, no, it's not. Palm Beach Rebel iced.
I got a sparkling
soda
with raspberry and peach.
Nope, strawberry peach.
Strawberry and peach.
Do you have the forks? We're trying the strawberry and cream or whatever sheet cake from Trader Joe's. If you do it underneath, you got it. We were gonna get candles, but I don't think Trader Joe's sells candles. Okay. Oh my god.
What?
Frosting on the lid, frosting on my... Okay. Already got a sneak peek of frosting, low-key, like, pretty good. Okay, so... So excited. You're gonna get crumbs in my bread. I like that one. It's a little artificial.
Yeah.
Tad bit artificial.
I'm not a big corners person when it comes to a cake.
I agree.
So I need to get it without a corner.
See, the one issue that I have with these cakes, a little too much frosting, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not enough cake to frosting. If you're going to do that much frosting, do a little bit thicker of cake.
Yeah. Or like layer the cake.
That wouldn't work. It's a sheet cake.
The cake almost tastes kind of burned to me.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Like, it's kind of like a little, like...
I wonder if we have it again to try see if it's like...
Like, it's a, like...
I feel like it's a little...
it's a little dry.
It's a little overcooked. And maybe it's the strawberry...
It's dry. It's dry. I had it without the frosting. It's dry.
Honestly, I think most of those cakes would be dry. Most cakes are dry without frosting, let's be real.
No. Not true. It's the... Wait, I'm... Moist, liar. Flavorful strawberry cake. See, the cake itself doesn't taste like strawberry. But the strawberry cream cheese frosting does. The one thing with also cream cheese is that it's, like, powerful. Cream cheese frosting is powerful, and so it's, like, you have to have a really, really good cake to go with cream cheese frosting, because if the cake's not good, the cream cheese frosting is going to overpower it, and I really feel like I'm just eating cream cheese frosting.
This also tastes like a muffin.
in the words of Grammy, in the words of all of our aunts, it does taste like a muffin with some frosting on it.
I'm pretty sure they have that, like, strawberry muffin with.
You're right. You're right.
I bet you that's just what it is. I've cracked the case, guys.
You're completely right. Yeah, it's not the best. I don't think I've ever had the lemon one. I almost said that we should... Wait. I got key lime cookies.
Oh, go get them.
But I feel like we should have got the lemon. I know we wanted to try the strawberry, but, like, I feel like we should have got the lemon.
We should have got the lemon.
Anyways, BRB, you entertain them.
Okay. So, what's been going on? Lots of stuff's been going on. I have made friends with extreme professional pogo stickers. Shoot, Lily, the battery is going low. Yes, we should have kept it charged.
Oh. No, it's red.
No, look, the corner. The corner.
Can we plug it in?
I don't know.
Go grab your charger.
Okay, I'm trying.
Before it filming stops, what kind of charger does it have to go to?
The one you use on computer.
I don't.
You know, like the...
On which side?
Oh! I don't know. Yes!
We are not letting the camera die on us today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Sorry for the brief intermission. Kendra, I'm going to go get the key lime cookies. You get back to the extreme pogo stickers.
Okay. So I've made friends with some extreme pogo stickers. I've been working this festival this weekend, and they were there entertaining. Sorry, I just burped. Thank you. And we became friends, and I've been introduced into the world of pogo sticking, and honestly, they're not bad looking. I'll say that right now. They're mostly just skater guys who got into pogo sticking. So, yeah. I don't think
I've had these.
I might have at one point. We're about to get powdered sugar all over your bed.
No. Oh, but it just comes in a bag.
Oh,
no, I
perfect.
think we're gonna be okay. Oh my god, these smell.
Let me spell.
Oh my god.
I did
smell
like
test.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, sorry, my dinosaur needs...
They're not that powdered sugary.
No, they're not, like, horrible. Okay. Mmm.
Ooh.
Mm. 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 At first, you don't get that lime. No. At first, you do not get the lime.
And then,
And then it hits you when you get into the middle of that cookie. The lime really hits you right there. Wow.
not too much.
Enough to make your eyes squint a little bit, but not like, not crazy. Wow. These are 10 out of 10, I will say. Well, this might be it. Sorry, let me finish chewing.
Shortbread. I do love a shortbread cookie. Like, just, you can never go wrong with a shortbread cookie. You know what also is good? I want to try work on meringues.
I don't really care for those too much. Popular opinion, I think lime is better than lemon.
Yes.
Why'd you look at the camera like that? Like, I prefer a limeade over a lemonade. Like, the Simply Lemonade is great, don't get me wrong, but the Simply Limeade, oh!
I think for liquids, I rather have lemon, but for...
No, I think desserts, lime or lemon's better, but, like, lime, I don't know. Actually, it's hard.
I like both. I take
I like,
that.
well, you don't have to have one over the other.
They both serve their own purposes.
Exactly.
Like, let's stop pitting lime and lemon
against each other. I agree completely. Yeah, these are good. Like,
do you like these more or the cake?
These. The cake's low-key ass, like, I'm not gonna lie.
I think we were just, like, playing up. Oh, I got some frosting on.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, so, like, the microphone cord is gonna get all up in this cake. Maybe keep it. Like, what if I want to snack on it?
Okay, I'll put it. There.
Okay. Okay. Well. No, what happened?
Like sip my drink and I went to the microphone instead of
you crazy girl. You crazy. Girl, you're crazy. Crazy how much like my energy can change once I have a little caffeine in me.
Once I have a little treat, once I've Okay.
So now that we've had our little treat, happy 10 episodes, like we're feeling great.
Yeah.
The world can't stop us. We got to the camera before it died.
Yes. Look at
the world cannot stop us.
Some people.
It's us and these key lime cookies against the world, everybody.
So, one thing I thought we could do to celebrate this remarkable occasion, this milestone in our podcasting career, is doing some hard-hitting journalism, because there's a lot of rhetoric going around about me. Am I Gen Z or am I millennial?
Millennial is what I say. Wait, am I going to take this test too?
No, because we know what you are.
But I want to see what I get. Wait, that actually kind of be like plot twist.
Sorry, this is a burping episode. Okay.
Sorry, guys. We're having carbonated drinks and treats. We're going to be a little bit
burpy,
gassy.
So,
but when are we not?
So
okay, so we're doing a BuzzFeed quiz.
It's BuzzFeed, which you know is like the peak of journalism. I can trust BuzzFeed. So here's my issue when it comes to being a Gen Z or millennial. When I'm born in 1997, and so technically anybody after so Gen Z will say I'm not. Like true Gen Z, someone like Lily and my brother Noah, because they're like, if you're born after 2000, you're not a millennial. But technically it's like 96 or 95 is the cutoff for millennial. And millennials who are true millennials will be like, no, you're Gen Z. And so I have just been going around being like, I don't know what I am. It's like that episode of The Office when the rumors go around and Andy is like, Oscar. No, it's like, Michael, am I gay? Am I a millennial? Am I Gen Z? And so I thought we'd do some hard-hitting journalism, take this quiz together and finally see the truth. So.
Okay. So I think we should read the questions, and then I don't think we should say what we're putting.
This is so easy.
I know, that's what, okay, when you hear the name JoJo, who do you think of? JoJo Siwa or JoJo? Should we say what we're putting?
It's hard. I go back and forth because
I'm putting JoJo Siwa.
I'm going to put JoJo Siwa too.
Okay, actually I feel like I shouldn't tell you what I'm putting because then you're going to be biased.
I don't know if this one feels too easy. Can we
No, let's try it. Let's see. We can always do another one.
Do you remember writing on VHS tapes with Sharpies?
You think of when you hear the words TikTok?
The song
or the app? Did you ever rank your top 8 on MySpace?
When you think of Ice Cube's acting, which movie comes to mind? Friday or Are We There Yet? Did you grow up watching Hannah Montana?
I think of Ice Cube and
You might be too young in general just to know who Ice Cube
maybe.
is. Did you grow up watching Hannah Montana or The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? Which jeans
Wait, sorry. Did you grow... Oh, okay.
Which jeans do you prefer, loose or skinny? What was your first phone? Was your first phone a flip phone? Technically, yes. When you think of the word Millie, what do you think of? Millie Bobby Brown or A Millie by Lil Wayne?
Do you memorize your friend's phone number?
Oh, shoot. Mine, like, restarted.
Okay, go through it really quickly.
Okay.
Okay, do you memorize your friend's phone numbers so they could do 3-way calls on your landline? When you hear the name Harry, who comes to mind? Harry Styles or Harry Potter? I feel like this is just preference because, like,
Yes.
I could think of either, but obviously Harry Styles because, like, I'm a Harry girl at heart.
See, for me, it's going to be Harry Potter.
Right. Did you grow up watching MTV shows like Next Date My Mom and Room Raiders? And finally, which hair parting do you prefer?
Middle parts or side parts?
I got Gen Z.
I got Gen Z as well.
Okay.
I do think that one isn't as, like, encompassing.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I'm definitely a cusper. So, like, 97, like, I remember having a VHS. I had a Nintendo DS.
I had a Nintendo DS.
I also, like, I was in the of Game Boys as well. I didn't have my first phone wasn't an iPhone. My first, like, 2 phones were, like, the flip or side phones. Like, those were awesome. I loved that. Yeah, like, I grew up with Lizzie McGuire. It's a very, like, I've talked to people who were born in 97. It is a very specific time era, like, age group of people. And you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with not knowing. Technically, yes, I'm probably Gen Z, but Gen Zs will never accept us.
Well, I just feel like...
What would you think I am?
I say you're a millennial because just some of the things you say and how you act gives millennial.
Like what?
But I don't know. But I can't back that up right now. But
yeah.
I will say, like, you are more up to date on the Gen Z trends and, like, have more knowledge. So yeah, I'd say you're on the cusp, but, like, I wouldn't say you're 100% Gen Z because of the way that you act and some of the things that you say. I'm like, that's so millennial.
I need some examples.
I don't know. It's just like in the moment I'm like,
I don't think there's anything wrong with being a little millennial.
Yeah,
I do think Gen Z, it's hard because I do feel like Gen Zs are a little bit cooler than millennial.
Oh, that's not even a question.
But I do think, like, millennials have more compassion. Gen Zs y'all are mean.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess it hasn't been broken yet. Like, we don't know. Case has not been closed on my generational
What
ranking.
do you guys think? Do you think Kendra is more Gen Z or more millennial?
I think it's honestly who I'm around. If I'm around, like, more millennial people, I find myself acting more Gen Z. And if elder millennials, I feel I'm more Gen Z, but if I'm around more Gen Z, I feel more millennial, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But you're on the cusp.
I'm a cusper. So, okay, well, there's a few other things I thought we could talk about. This isn't our podcast without talking about our favorite male celebrities.
I mean, yeah.
The rumors that Lewis Pullman is dating Kaya Gerber. Which, I'm like...
I mean, like...
Good for them.
Good. It's kind of surprising because I feel like I feel like is kind of out of character for her.
Yes.
Dating, like, because, like, love Lewis Pullman, but, like, Lewis Pullman, Austin Butler, hello?
Very different.
Very different. And so, I mean, I feel like that doesn't make sense for her, but good for him.
I feel like
I love Kaya Gerber.
I do like Kaya Gerber. I see him dating somebody a little bit more millennial, I guess. She's really Gen Z. Somebody
she's
a little
pretty young.
he's a little bit older. Someone kind of like a Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
I see him dating somebody like that, and their chemistry during there was really good.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone has good chemistry with Florence Pugh.
I mean,
because she's just very likable, and yeah. So, we don't talk enough about Lewis Pullman.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this since Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Everyone was like Glenn Powell and Miles Teller, and I was talking about them.
Yeah.
But I was also talking about Lewis Pullman.
Yeah.
And
can we also talk about no Glenn Powell summer? Like last summer Glenn Powell was in like every motherfucking movie. And now he's not.
I miss him.
We're dry.
But you know what? We're dry.
We're dry. We're in a Glenn Powell drought.
And the thing is I think it's good on his part because he will come back this fall with the Chad Powers show in full force. And because the thing is there isn't so many like people that have become oversaturated and you're just like get tired of them. And sometimes you need a break.
Yeah,
and sometimes
I agree.
They need a break.
Yeah, I agree with that with Glenn Powell. Because like, I mean, I love him as a person.
Yes.
But I don't, like, he's not like an amazing 5-star actor.
He does a good job playing himself.
Yes.
And I used to not like those kind of actors. I used to be like, oh my gosh, they have no range, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But there really is something to be said to be able to go on screen and know yourself so well and play like a version of yourself that is so likable and endearing. Like Vince Vaughn does that.
Right.
There are these actors who are just really good at just being in their own skin and playing themselves. And I just think that like Glenn Powell is really good at that, and I still love him and will always remember him in Scream Queens as Chad Radwell. Yeah, like him and Nick Jonas. That was just too good. And who would have thought that Chad Radwell would be where he is now? Like
I agree. I mean, I really think it was like, yes, I feel like he got kind of big from Top Gun Maverick, but not really. It really was Anyone But You that really blew him up. And then also like in adjacent to that, like with Twisters coming out like 5 months after or whatever, like that helped a lot. Like those two movies together did him wonders.
And I think what has just really helped him is he's just leaned into his personality. Yeah. And he's just a good, nice guy. Like I'm falling for that press, that PR, that he's got a good PR person and a good personality. And I love that about him. I miss him. Glenn, if you're watching this, we miss you. We wish you the best.
I mean, he's still around.
Yes.
He's still around.
But we hope you and Brisket,
oh my god,
his
Brisket.
dog.
Like the first time he posted Brisket to his Instagram, immediate follow to Hot Brisket Instagram page.
And I love that he got a little dog. I know. And it makes sense because he travels so much, so he can bring Brisket with him. I know. And I've always said that Brisket is Tilly's because they're about the same age. They are boyfriend, girlfriend. They don't. Yeah. He does not know it. She could care less.
She could care less.
But one day I hope they could
Tilly
meet.
You have a parasocial relationship with Glenn Powell's dog.
For my dog.
For your dog. Parasocial relationship with a dog. I mean, we all clap him.
What is your most embarrassing parasocial relationship?
I don't know.
I don't think we should be embarrassed by parasocial I
think you should be embarrassed. I don't think our parasocial I don't think we really have
we watch from a distance, like, and we talk about it.
More of like we kind of like hyper fixate on certain things. I guess that's kind of like a parasocial relationship, but like people's like parasocial relationships are insane.
You'll never see me with like a fan page.
Oh no.
You'll never see me make edits. I love watching the edits.
Yeah.
I thank you to those people. And then sometimes like even like just influencers, I'll like just like scroll in the comments and some of them are weird.
Influencer?
Just people, the comments. Like if they're like they just say like watching this makes my heart just burst and blah, and I'm like,
yeah. No, some people are just like a little ridiculous. Like I think there's nothing wrong with supporting like an influencer or actor or celebrity that you like by like, you know, liking their posts and like consuming content of them even outside of like what they post and what they put out online. I think But yeah, I never like comment on like anybody's like post, like a celebrity or anything like that. The only time I'm commented on a post is like when Connor Wood came to
Yes.
like Salt Lake, and then sometimes like Brooke, if she posts something funny, like I'll like swipe up
Yes.
on her Instagram story just to say a funny comment that is like very niche to like their
Yes.
like humor and stuff, but it's never like, it's more of just like a joke. Like it's
Yes.
pretty rare that
You're
I'm
not
like,
like offended if they
oh my,
don't respond.
well, not even that. It's just like I'm not like commenting on like their posts every single day, like like you look amazing, blah 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 blah. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. I just feel like
I know what my embarrassing parasocial relationship.
what?
This was when I was in middle school.
Oh,
It was the cast of Twilight.
I mean,
Specifically Taylor Lautner. Especially like the summer before 6th grade when New Moon came out and like the press stuff was coming out for it. I would like go on my Facebook. That was when I had Facebook for the first
yeah.
time, and I would just like go on fan pages and like
Mhm.
look at photos of Taylor Lautner,
But
and
I feel like I don't know if I'd call that a parasocial relationship.
that's just being obsessed.
That's just like being obsessed with someone. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I think of parasocial relationships as um, like an influencer and like their fans being like, oh, she's giving birth or trying to like. I think a really good example is like everything that's like happened with Emily Kaiser and how her fans have acted towards that. Like that's insane. That's a parasocial
Yeah.
relationship. But I think following and being a fan of someone on the internet isn't like a huge.
Yeah. And I do think there comes like this weird mentality of when somebody does something like you create this parasocial relationship, you put them on these pedestals, and when they do something that's like probably not great, they're going out and bullying other people. It's
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I have to talk about that. So do you know Caxico?
Yes.
They're a local brand here. They do like the everything claw clip.
Okay, yes.
Hell,
Yes.
I gotta be careful what I say here because
Oh, and then
Brinley.
Brinley Arnold's brand.
Mm-hmm.
And how they caught, like they're saying that they copied her.
Yeah, well, they did a collab with Riley.
Right.
So so a few months ago, about like maybe 6 months ago, Caxico and Jensen Arnold, Brinley's sister, did a collaboration. And they're a local business here in Utah. There's some I every once in a while like to go on Reddit and see, and there's some interesting things.
About Caxico?
Mhm.
Okay.
But overall, like just a cute little like brand. It's very much a small business run business by
They
women.
just do like claw clips, right?
And like scrunchies and other
Okay.
accessories. And so 2 weeks ago, Hugh Love, which is a much, much smaller business that Brinley Arnold has started to do hypoallergenic earrings, did a collab with Riley and included the claw clips that are similar, that are just like Caxico,
okay,
for a fraction of the price.
Right.
And Caxico went up and they're like, we're the inventors of these. We made these popular.
They copied us.
They kind of like subtly did it. And then the owner, who is like the face of the brand, was like, we just feel very hurt. Like we're a small business and everything counts and our feelings are just hurt. And from a small business, I totally get it. But also, I kind of came at it from an outsider's perspective of like, well, it's like me saying like, it's like you saying, hey, Kendra, I work at Free People. You cannot buy any clothes or do anything with any other brand because I work there. And it's like, so it's like, I don't, and everyone's like, well, it's kind of in poor taste that they like kind of copied them. And I was like, they don't own those clips.
It's also like a claw clip.
It's a claw clip.
It's literally a claw clip.
They have made them, I think they've made them kind of popular, but you can get them off of Amazon and they made them cheaper, which is like, I mean,
it's the same thing as like,
but then here's the other thing.
Hold on, it's the same thing as like MEJ. Like MEJ has like claw clips, and if you look at mine, mine is technically exactly like the MEJ claw clip, but I bought it off of Amazon. It's just the style of a clip that like somebody copied,
and they were kind of like, well, like Riley has all these followers and stuff, and it's just hurting our brand. But then literally that week, they released a new brush that copied another small business's brush. So I'm just like, everyone needs to chill. And this is what's, I think, really hard for some small businesses is that the owners are like the face of the company.
Right.
And and I'm seeing this a lot with a lot of businesses recently, and it's very like specifically Utah businesses. It's just very interesting, and I'm like, you got to be careful because then people are they are
Emotionally attached.
to the people and create these parasocial relationships to the owners and not necessarily the product itself. And so it's a very interesting thing. So that's kind of where I was going on with like parasocial relationships. But at the end of the day, it's like they're just some claw clips and
Yeah.
And I think too, there's room for it all. There's enough people out there buying stuff. There is room for everything. And also Riley Arnold's her following is it's so much outside the Utah realm. It is it started in Utah.
Yeah.
But it is
it's all over the place with Dancing with the Stars.
And so it wasn't like I think they necessarily stole customers from them.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyways, it just, I could go and talk about this stuff all day because this is what I do for a living. And it's like so interesting to me to see the ups and downs and like kind of the parasocial atmosphere that is like these small businesses.
Yeah, and just like I feel like within TikTok.
Yes.
Because everything's on TikTok. So that's how everybody
TikTok and Instagram.
But I specifically TikTok. Yes. And so it's like you're seeing all these people post and stuff like that. And it's just like I think it really creates like it goes beyond an obsession. And I think that's like the biggest thing. But I would not say we have any parasocial relationships with anybody.
No. We like to make a lot of jokes about like how like, oh, they know us personally, but like that's a joke.
But that's a joke. Like, and we've made that literally about Connor Wood, who we
and Heather like, Gay.
Oh yeah, and Heather Gay.
We know her.
Yeah, we know her personally. Like she did directly say hello to us.
Yeah, so we're best friends.
And like Connor, obviously, like we're getting married.
Yeah,
because and that's the thing is like we're joking, but some people are like so serious, and I'm just like I'm like okay, actually maybe like let's turn our phone off and like
enjoy the moment.
Well, not even enjoy the moment, but like have real relationships with people outside of the screen. It's interesting because I'm in like this international communication class right now. It talks a lot about online relationships and how like people are like we're connected to people all over the world, but you're sitting in your room and you're alone on the internet and you think that you are having this connection with all these people on the internet, but in reality like you're not talking to anybody on the actual outside world, like your family and your friends and stuff like that. Like people don't think that they're lonely because they are connected with people on the internet, but really you are having this parasocial relationship with people online when you should be getting out in the outside world. And so that's like what's like so weird about like social media, and it's like it brings so many people together, but at the same time it's kind of like hurting you because you're not interacting with people like in the real world.
It kind of pigeonholes you almost.
Yes.
And makes you not as present. But then again, like I see these communities that are built like say like book clubs. Like I feel like Book Talk or especially here in Utah, I've noticed a lot like it starts with like a social media like post or a page of like, hey, we want to get together because we know how hard it is to make friends as adults. Like it is really difficult. And so making that easier, I think there's a way that both can exist and to help each other. But if you're doing just social relationships, like online relationships, you're missing out.
Yeah.
I'm saying like if you don't have any online relationships, you're probably fine. But you have in-person relationships, that's great. But man, we got deep.
I wouldn't say it's that deep, but okay, so anyways.
Oh, like we've been talking about, if you're not new to this podcast, you know we love to talk about our male celebrity crushes. Don't get us wrong, like we love our female celebs, like Daisy Edgar Jones, like there's so many. We could go on, and maybe we should do an episode dedicated to them because we don't talk enough about them.
But I mean, like we are just beside ourselves over our young men. just in love with.
And we kind of have like this category, like way we categorize them that I think is kind of fun, and like
not even like categorize them, like when sorry, I'm just digging into the cake. I feel like when we're like talking about them and like not to be that person but talking about their looks,
this also goes into their personality too, because sometimes I feel like we categorize them based off of personality and looks.
But like there's different criterias, there's different explanations that we have towards these young men and like how we talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
You'd like to
So we've got a
explain.
few. So the first is a sassafras. You've heard us say this. And this isn't really anything to do with their looks. Usually a sassafras is
it's their energy.
They're sassy, they're divas, Kieran Culkin, that's a sassafras. That is a big time sassafras. And here's the thing, you can be in like different categories. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's just like depending on like the energy that you're giving during a press conference or press tour. And then you have cutie patootie. That is just like they're just so sweet, they're so cute. Kit Connor, that's a cutie patootie. That's a great example of a cutie patootie. Yeah. And then you've got,
I think that's my number one he is my number one celeb crush at the moment. I don't know about you. I mean, my all-time celeb crush is Harry Styles, but like right now I
don't think I have an all-time fave.
My all-time is Harry.
I have like weird
my current hyperfixation celebrity crush is Kit Connor.
Okay. So
what would you say yours is? If you could choose one right.
That's hard. See me like Twitch, I like
spit it out. You choose one off the top of your head. Go.
That's so hard. Right now? Oh, right now. It's probably Willie P. Oh my gosh. So with that, then there is handsome.
So now we're kind of getting into the looks. There's handsome,
there's also an energy with handsome. They're a little bit more regal. They're okay, a great version of handsome, Cosmo Fuckface Jarvis. They're a little bit more quiet. They're not like all over the place, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're a little bit more they're present, but they have a quiet dignity about them. They're handsome. Then you got sexy.
Oh, the mic sound.
That's yours.
Hello?
Hello?
Testing? Why isn't it working? It just like isn't working. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
I don't know where it cut off.
Yeah, I don't know. We can just keep on talking.
Okay. So handsome, again, it's kind of like
you can be multiple, but I just feel like how we kind of like talk about them. Like, they're
men. They're manly men.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got sexy. Who would we consider
sexy?
They exude sex appeal. Pedro Pascal. Sexy.
Yeah, I'd say
Charles Melton.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. I think going back to cute, someone who's cute, Joseph Quinn. Joseph
and
Quinn.
A lot of times
cute.
with the cutie patooties, they have like nice, but fun
I'd say
personality.
Cute and cutie patootie are a little bit different.
Yeah. So cutie patootie is like they are like golden retriever energy.
Yeah.
Cute is just like they've got a fun personality. They're funny. Yeah. Joseph Quinn is cute.
He's cute. I'd say Will Poulter is
hot.
He's hot.
So we have hot, which is
hot.
We have hot and hot. Hot HOT.
Hot
HAWTT.
I'd say hot, along with Will Poulter, Joe Keery.
Yes, hot.
HOT, hot, Jeremy Allen White.
Yes. Oh no, but he's on the cusp of hot and hot. Like
Yeah, like he's kind of in between. I mean, his Calvin Klein shoe, hot. HAWT.
with a
hot.
You know who I want to see on a Calvin Klein?
Will
Poulter.
Poulter. Get him. We know he wears Calvin Kleins.
He's got a good style, I will say.
I will say.
His stylist.
I think, I mean, we've
That's
talked about them so
Okay,
many
what-
times. The cast of Warfare,
Yeah.
all of them.
Where
style.
would Glenn Powell go into? I think he's kind of handsome.
I'd say he's handsome. I wouldn't necessarily say he's sexy, but I wouldn't say he's hot. I'd say no, I'd say he's hot. HOT.
HOT, yeah.
HOT.
Because he doesn't have a quiet dignity that, like,
Yeah.
another handsome, I'm trying to think.
You know, I'm thinking like Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet's
Mhm.
cute.
Yes, he's cute.
Harry Styles, you know, it's a hard one. I'm trying to
I'd say
decide.
he's sexy.
I was also gonna say Harry Styles is sexy.
Um,
I'm trying to think who else.
Travis Kelce. Hot. HOT.
HOT.
HOT.
Yeah.
But, like, Jason Kelce, handsome.
Handsome.
David Harbour, handsome.
Correct.
Um,
I'm trying to think of like other celebs. Well, let's go back to Lewis Pullman. Cute. Cute.
he's handsome. No, he's handsome.
Really? I'd say cute.
He's more on the quiet end. He's
Yeah,
handsome. to
I don't
me.
know.
But
I
it's
feel
okay.
like-
He can be a
But
different.
cute is different than cutie patootie, remember?
Yes.
I'd say he's cute.
I think he's handsome, but that's okay.
Whatever,
We can
we can
yeah.
have our differences.
Who would be a cutie patootie?
Who else did we say? Just Kit Connor?
Yeah,
But the thing is, like, Kit Connor, he's a cutie patootie, but he's also hot.
H-A-W-T-T.
H-A-W-T or H-O-T?
Yeah.
H-A-W-T?
So we've got, okay, let's recap. Sassafras, cutie patootie, cute, handsome, sexy, hot, and hot.
Yeah. I mean,
Seth Meyers, handsome.
handsome.
I think Seth Meyers is, he's kind of sexy though sometimes too. Connor Woods, cute.
Marcelo,
Hernandez, cutie
cutie
patootie.
patootie.
But he can also be like sexy and hot, but he's
yeah.
mostly cutie patootie.
I'd say he's cutie patootie.
Michael Longfellow, sexy. No, he's sexy. Like in that, like
I'd say,
no, he.
okay, sure. I was gonna say cute.
No, he's sexy because he has like a darker.
I do really like him.
I do too. Yeah.
Who was the other? Oh, DeFaro.
He's handsome.
He's handsome. I agree.
Yeah.
He's handsome. Yeah.
Look at us just. And here's the thing: is again, this isn't all about their looks. This is about their
personalities.
Yes.
And like the energy that they give off.
Yes. Because we don't just like them because they're good looking. Because trust me, there's
Oh
plenty
my
of
god, Tom Holland, cutie patootie.
cutie patootie.
Cutie patootie.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen him in a while, and I kind of miss him. And you know what? I respect for what he's doing.
Yes.
And like really trying.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, Josh O'Connor.
Cutie patootie.
Cutie patootie.
It's hard because he's also like
Cutie
hot and
patootie.
sexy.
Austin Butler. HAWT.
Yes.
HAWT.
Even though, is it bad that I don't think he's like
Oh,
that?
really? I think
He's okay to me.
Jacob Elordi. HAWT.
HAWT. And a lot of that is because of his height.
HAWT for Jacob Elordi. Truly.
Mike Feist. Handsome.
Handsome. Handsome.
Handsome.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of others because this is really fun. I'm really
Again, we
enjoying
like
this.
a lot of these people not just because of their looks, but their personality. Like
Kendrick, this is the third time you said
I know
that.
I just don't want people to think we're like just objectifying these men. Logan Lerman, sexy.
He's
He's
also cutie patootie.
when he was younger. We do not talk enough. And I say this again, enough about Logan Lerman. I have been a stan of Logan Lerman Percy Jackson and the Olympians when he was
Yeah.
in the movie Hoot with Brie Larson. I love Logan Lerman.
Yeah.
If anybody wants like a good, I have a few good Logan Lerman, what's it called? Films. Stuck in Love. That is such a good movie. It's with Nat Wolff and Lily Collins. And he's in it. He's so sweet. He's like so boyfriend material. And then the other one is this TV series, a 2-season TV series called Hunters, and it's based in the 70s, and him and these people are Nazi hunters. So which is based off of like a true thing of there's a lot of Nazis that escaped Germany and weren't persecuted, and they like went to Argentina, or some of them came to America. And so it's like them trying to get revenge for what they did, and he is so good looking in it. And in the second season, he's got long hair, like longerish hair. So Logan Lerman, Dylan O'Brien. It's hard because earlier in his career he would have been a cutie patootie,
but now it's like H-O-T.
H-O-T.
Yeah. But also, yeah, H-O-T.
I think Logan Lerman goes between sexy and handsome.
Yeah.
Because he's a little bit more quiet. He's more laid back.
Yeah.
But he is sexy too.
Yeah. I thought of some others while you were talking, and now I'm forgetting them.
Oh, sorry.
Chris Evans. I would have to go. He's also in between handsome and sexy.
Yeah.
But like could also be reaching hot. Like I think he dips his toes into all three.
Who have we said is sexy? I feel like we haven't done.
Who have we said is sexy? I don't know.
Like, Charles Melton.
I thought we said Charles Melton was handsome.
No, we said he
is sexy.
He said he was sexy, like sex appeal. When he exudes sex appeal.
Yeah, like we should make.
Didn't we say Will Poulter was sexy too? Or did we say?
I thought we said HAWT.
I don't know.
I'm losing track.
Because a lot of times they can go back and forth.
They can go all over the place.
We need some more sassafrasses.
I mean, I would say Joseph Quinn is a sassafras.
Oh, he is such a sassafras.
He gives cutie patootie and sassafras. I would say the same for Kit Connor too.
He's more cutie patootie than sassafras.
I mean, I feel like he gives off sassafras too. He can be a little sassy.
Yeah.
Who else is a sassafras? I don't know. I just love sassafras.
Oh, yeah, I love the sassafras mentality.
I love to say the word sassafras. Who else was I thinking about? I don't know. But, I mean, if you learn anything from this little segment that we did right here, is that we are just so obsessed with these young men.
We really are. Yeah. I think, like, if we met one of them...
oh, my God.
I think that we would literally black out, because...
Oh, truly.
I like to think I'd be really chill and cool about it, and that they would be like, wow, she's really cool. Like, let's go to Olive Garden or something, or Chili's. But I think I would, like...
I feel like...
I would act like every other girl. Flash in my boobs.
God, yeah. No, I mean, I feel like right now we're kind of like your celeb obsession is Will Poulter, and me as well a bit, but mine's Kit Connor. I think we're just so obsessed with the Warfare cast. Like that's been our hyperfixation recently. And I mean,
cutie patootie, Jonathan Bailey.
Oh my God, cutie patootie.
It's hard because he also is sexy and hot.
Yeah.
But he is so cutie patootie. And then we'll go down some more Bridgerton, Luke
oh
Newton.
My gosh.
He is okay, it's hard because he's sexy, but he's also hot.
HAWT.
I am so excited for him to do first off, I'm excited for season 4 of Bridgerton. Because I do think Luke Thompson is really handsome. Like he's handsome. He's handsome. But Luke Newton,
oh my God,
I can't. Like the glow up that he had, because so season 1, he was cute. He was a cutie patootie.
No, he wasn't even cutie patootie.
He was cute. Season 2, he got a little chunky, and I think there was a reason for that because it was during COVID, and like he was like, I got chunky, and also like his character had just been traveling and was eating a lot of food, so he was more like I'd say he's like handsome.
Yeah.
He was handsome.
Now, season 3, hot.
Hot. And season 4, hot. And he's going to be calling my wife Bridgerton, which is, I'm sorry. Lily and I unfortunately watched that scene together. And
we did?
With Isabel. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the scene, the
B scene.
Not the carriage scene, the other one. And that, I was like, I think I need to leave. Like, I felt like it was like interrupting something really personal.
I mean, it was really personal.
It really was. And but he's doing like a thriller movie with Lucy Hale, and I really like her in rom-coms. I don't think she always has like these indie, like low budget ones, but she's actually like really likable and cute.
Yeah.
I want him in everything because he's so talented, and
I mean, that's how I feel about Willie P. Like, I want him in everything.
Okay. Zac Efron.
I'd say he's handsome.
Yes, handsome.
I wouldn't say he's hot.
No, he's handsome.
I mean, okay. Dylan Efron.
Sexy. I want him on Dancing with the Stars this year.
Oh my god, I like really like him.
He is so good looking.
He's just like also like
a
treat.
He really is.
He's a cutie patootie.
He's yes.
I mean, that's another category. Like, who's a treat?
Oh,
like who's a treat? Like,
you're like, oh, thank you so much.
Treat. Like, yes. I mean, truly, Willie P. Like,
treat.
He is a treat. Oh my god, I love
Gayton. Can't say his last name. Big Gayton.
Matarazzo or something.
Like treat. That's a treat right there.
Treat.
Right there is a treat.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't talk enough too about Billy from
what's his name?
Sexy.
Sex.
Not even
sexy. Sex.
SEX.